Hey crafty friends, it's Robin from Raincross Farms Makery. Welcome to Monday Night Crafting with us. So say hello when you pop in, get yourself comfortable, get yourself a cool or a hot beverage, whatever you need. I'm going to take care of a little computer housekeeping and we will get to crafting. Okay, we are going to unactivate that. Change publication.
Here you are. Found you.
There I am. Doo-doo-doo. Okay, so we're going to go onto that one. My keyword is there, and we are published. Yay. Hello, hello, hello. Say hi when you get on. Hello, Cheryl. Okay, let's turn that off.
Okay, I have it pinned.
Okay, so keyword tonight is sports. To get entered into our weekly drawing next Sunday night, type in the word sports. That's our theme for our craft tonight. Thank you for sprinkling, Cheryl. We're starting to get a little bit of confusion because we are picking up a lot of YouTube followers, YouTube subscribers. At this point, we are only going live on Facebook. So if you are watching this on YouTube, you're watching a replay, and that's okay. You can go ahead and comment, but just keep in mind, we aren't going to see those comments live because we won't be live, but we will do our best to respond to them as soon as we see them. So again, we are live on Facebook. We would love it if you would follow our YouTube channel. You can, after every live, we upload the video to YouTube, so it's stored in two places, on our page on Facebook and on YouTube. So we would love it if you would give our page a heart, follow our page on Facebook, Raincross Farms Makery, and also subscribe on YouTube if you haven't already. We're working really hard to get to 1,000 subscribers, and we're almost there. And if you are so inclined, please sprinkle it out. Thank you, Cheryl, for our 5-star rating. Hello, Roberta. She's got her keyword in. Okay, so this is the transfer we're going to use tonight. It is called Sports Quotes. Let me turn it this way. So what it is it's a set of sports equipment designs. So we've got baseball, tennis, football, and soccer. And then there are some inspirational quotes by different famous players of those sports. So there's one from Tom Landry, Babe Ruth, Serena Williams, and Lionel Messi. Okay, so we're going to put this on one big old long sign. So how many of you like sports or know somebody who likes sports? Okay, so this is what we're going to put it on. I got this surface from Hobby Lobby at 90% off because apparently The Mandalorian was not as popular as they had hoped. So I got this. This was a regularly $26.99. I got it for $2.69. $2.69 for this beautiful surface. So we are just going to cover this up and we're going to chalk right over it. Okay, so check out, if you are close to a Hobby Lobby, check out when they have 90% off sales. They're like totally off season. Like in December, you can get spring things for 90% off and just hang on to them. Great bargain. So let me give this just a little bit of sanding because this is probably actually paper on here. But I'm not going to try to peel it off. I'm just going to paint over it. Okay, looks good. And I'm going to get a little rag and just dust this off. So to cover it up, I'm gonna paint this in black chalk paint just to make sure the surface is covered up. And then I'm gonna go over it with some different colors. So hopefully my vision turns out good. Hello, Terry. Welcome. Thanks for sprinkling. Hey, Patty. Hey, Patty, I sent you a message yesterday evening because you were our weekly winner yesterday. So make sure you check your messages and get back to me on that. Okay, I'm only going to do the top because the sides are already done. So this is just black Waverly chalk paint. This is probably, I believe this is from Walmart. Lots of different stores have lots of different brands. And I'm gonna paint it with my sponge, if you've seen me do that before. Instead of doing a paintbrush and it taking forever. Come on. This is pretty thick. So that might be too much, that's okay. Might take a couple of coats to cover up those words underneath, but that's okay. We've got enough paint. Okay, so this sponge that I'm using, I get it from the Dollar Tree. They're called nail guard sponges. They look like this. You get, I think, 6 in a pack. Nail guard sponges. They're not the real Swiss cheese type sponges. It's a very, I don't know, tight knit sponge, but they work great as paintbrushes, especially when you're doing a great big flat surface. She's ignoring me and my song. I guess I am. Okay, so let me try to smooth this out. I think I got it thick enough on there that I don't need more than one coat. But I am trying to get it off those edges smooth.
Terry says, great idea.
Thank you.
No, she says, great idea.
Great idea?
Great idea, I mean thee. Meant thee.
Okay, so let's see. Let me scrape as much of this off. I'm not sure if we will need it again. I'm gonna get out my dryer. Let me get out my heavy duty dryer because I want to dry this really, really well and really quickly so you're not just watching paint dry. So how is everyone? Did everybody have a good Monday? Did you survive a Monday? We did.
Totally agree, Terry. Totally agree.
Don't you love top text, old Siri donors? Nah, I understand. They don't understand Idaho lingo either. I get some very interesting messages from Bill sometimes.
And not just because I'm having a stroke.
Okay, I put this on there pretty thick, so it's taken me a minute to dry it.
Sorry, because it's so thick.
So we're actually going to do this vertically. It's going to be long and skinny. And I kind of have a vision for it, so let's see if it turns out the way I'm thinking.
Laundry day today.
Yeah, I need to do laundry too.
Hi, Cheryl Brock.
Hey, Cheryl. 2 Cheryls. Hello, Jamie. Glad to have everyone here. So this I thought would be a fun project, kind of maybe not so feminine, not so farmhousey, but kind of more generic. Because lots of people like sports, right?
I don't know. Do I like sports?
Um,
Jerry wants to know, is that going to be a porch leaner?
I could lean it on the porch. That's not my intent. But it could lean somewhere. Hi, Peggy.
Finally got rain in Michigan.
Yay! Are you humid? I can remember going to Indiana in the summers, and it would generally rain at some point while we were there, but boy, was it humid and hot. Doesn't have to be hot for humid to make it miserable. Okay, like I said, I put a lot of paint on this, so it's taken me a minute. Burning the paint there.
Peggy says she's in.
Yay! Hey, Karen. No, back home. Where's back home, Karen? Do I know that about you? I don't think I know where back home is for you. My back home was California. And it would get humid too, but mostly it was dry.
Well, my summers were in Oklahoma, and we knew some humidity there.
Yep. Okay, I think this is dry. Sorry that took so long. I'm going to give it just another quick sanding.
Cleveland, Ohio. Karen from Cleveland. How long you lived in Idaho, Karen?
Cleveland, Ohio. Okay,
Peggy
so just
says, I fell in California the first time.
fell in California. You fell. You fell in love, or you fell?
Tammy wants to know how you're doing tonight.
I am doing good. How are you doing tonight?
Karen,
I'm glad you were able to join us. Okay, so I've got the Mandalorian phrase covered up because I got this surface it said it was a Star Wars Mandalorian sign, and I just painted over it because I got it really, really cheap. So it was very worth it.
Not that I need any pats on the back or anything, but aren't I the one that
You were the one that told me to get it.
All right, there you go.
Yep. Okay.
And I like the Mandalorian, so.
Yeah, but you don't want it up in your house. Okay. So I measured this. This is 28 inches long. And there are 4 different sports. So I'm going to divide that 28 inches into 4. So that is what, 7 inches each? So I'm going to mark that at 7.
Peggy, we agree. California is beautiful.
It is beautiful.
And we love California also.
But California has a whole lot of people and a whole lot of wackadoodle laws and politicians, and so it was time to go. So I'm going to divide this into 7-inch little sections. And each one will be a different sport.
I think I'm more and more realizing that it was God that wanted us here. I just see so many reasons.
Okay. What I'm gonna do. I don't want to keep it black. I want some color in it. So what I thought is, what do most of these sports have in common? Baseball is out on a grass field. Football is out on a grass field. Soccer is out on a grass field. Tennis, usually it's not on, but Wimbledon, right? Is it Wimbledon on grass or clay or something?
It's on, Wimbledon is on grass, I think.
Okay, so I thought let's do this in some different shades of green. So we'll do each little section a different shade of green, and we'll see how it looks. If I don't like it, I can redo it. So I'm going to put this, because I'm done with the black, I'm going to put this in my water bath here, because if I clean that out, if I rinse that out, I can use it again. If I let that paint dry in there, then I can't use the sponge anymore. Okay, so these are the greens that I have, and I don't know, they kind of...
Did you get it, Tammy? Keyword is sports.
Okay, so I've got, why did we leave California? We wanted to retire. We've lived in California, both of us, all our lives. We wanted to retire, and we were looking at our finances, and we realized we couldn't afford to retire and still live in California. We still had a house payment, and we were trying to see what our retirement income would be, and we realized we couldn't afford to retire in California, but we could retire in another state. So that's what we did. We moved out of state. We fell in love with Idaho on a visit and loved it here. We're able to, with our equity in our California house, we were able to buy our house outright here. So we are sitting pretty. Okay, so this is meadow green, and I'm probably going to temper it a little bit with, this is pesto, this is sage, and then this is called eggshell blue, but actually I see a lot of green in that, so that's what we're going to do with that one. Okay, so I'm going to take this off. So that I can...
There you go, Tammy, you got it.
Paint these each a different color. I'm gonna go this way.
Cheryl says eggshell blue.
It is eggshell blue, but it looks a little green to me, so we're gonna go with green. Yes, it is a very pretty color. If you put it with blues, you see the blue in it. If you put it with greens, you see the green in it. Okay, so.
What if you put it with black?
Then you, I don't know.
I'm just being a pain.
You are. Okay, so I've got some little paper plates that I'm gonna kind of mix some of my colors together. Because like I said, I don't want this completely meadow.
Thank you, Brenda.
So I'm going to take this, and I'm just going to use this like paint. It's a little thick, so I might have to thin it out, but I'm just going to put a blob of that there. And I'm going to, you know what, I'm going to mix a little bit of the sage into that.
Man, last week of June.
Okay, now you should always mix your dark into your light, but I'm really only trying to lighten this a bit. So I'm doing it a little different. Okay, so let's mix this color up. I just didn't want it to be quite so Christmassy green. Okay.
I don't think of that as a Christmas green. I see that as a spring green.
Do you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The pesto, I think.
Oh, you probably think this is, well, this is discontinued. This is the forest. That's probably the Christmas green.
But the pesto, I would consider more of a evergreen.
You can also use this. You can also use chalk paint, regular chalk paint, to do this too. I'm just using my colors because I have
a lot
them.
of colors. So.
Yep. And I'm going to use my sponge. And I'm just going to paint this on. It's a little thick, but that's okay. I think we'll get really good coverage out of it.
Huh. Terry says, can you believe how quickly the year is passing? Ain't that true?
Your grandfather pitched for the Pirates in 1925.
My uncle from Oklahoma, Ross Jones, played for the Tigers. I'm trying to think of who else he worked with. I can't think of off the top.
Okay, so this is a little tiny bit thick, so I'm going to spray my sponge with just a little bit of water to kind of thin this out.
So Peggy, you got the link sent to you because you put the word sports in. Peggy says, beautiful colors.
Thank you. Okay, a little bit of water there. That is a very grassy green color. Okay, so let's give this a dry. Color reminds me of grass at a golf course. Actually, we don't have a golf ball. That would have been a fun sport to have. Okay, I'm gonna do just a little bit more. It's a little streaky. That's okay. I think it's gonna look good. It'll look a little bit like grass. Okay, looks good.
Peggy wants to know how the booth is doing.
It is doing okay. Things are not exactly just flying off the shelves, but little by little things are going. I don't keep track of what sells because they do up at the front office of the business. So I won't know until the end of the month what my monthly total was, but I can go in and I can kind of see what has disappeared off the shelves. Okay, and I got paste on my fingers. I'm gonna clean that off. Okay, I'm gonna skip this one for now. I'm gonna come back to it. So that one is going to be our pesto. This one is going to be our sage. And I just dripped water on the board. I don't want to do that. And let me get another plate out. And I'm gonna water this down a little bit more. And this, I'm just gonna use this color. I'm not gonna blend this with anything, at least not at this point. Okay, I'm just gonna put some of that on there. I'm gonna get my next sponge. switch this color on.
Yeah, Peggy says, yeah, it takes time. That's true.
Yep, we know, we're new. We're just in our first month, so we'll give it a couple of months and see if it's gonna pay for itself. And then we'll reevaluate. Okay, that covered mostly, but this side doesn't want to cover.
What happened to my Duke? Look even outside.
Okay, there we go.
Okay, Peggy says she has not seen this technique. Are you talking about the
using the sponges? I use sponges just because brushes leave strokes, brush strokes, and I want to kind of avoid that. These are cheap as all get out. You get 6 of them for $1.25, and I can cut them in half. This is just a half of one. So they're a whole lot cheaper than paint brushes. And when I'm doing a big area, they just work really, really fast. Okay, I see a couple of spots here. Need a little more coverage.
Yeah, she says she hates brush strokes also.
Yeah, it still gets a little strokey, but not nearly as bad as paint brushes. Okay, let's peel this off gently. Okay, I don't want to peel up the paint that I've already put down. In fact, I'm actually going to fuzz this a little bit. I'm going to get a little.
Alana says, sorry to be so late. I just got home from work. How is everyone?
We are good. We are glad to see you. It's been a while. So I don't want that hair in there. So I just fuzzed the tape a little bit because I don't want it to pull up that paint that I just put down. And it may or may not be completely dry. So I'm just gonna barely tap that down. Same thing here. So we are baking a sports-themed plaque with sport quotes by famous sports celebrities. Okay. Oh, and that peeled up a little bit of the black. That's okay. Thank you for the stars, Peggy. We sure appreciate that. Okay. Just ever so slightly. Okay, so now this one is going to be our pesto. And I think I'm actually going to mix our pesto with a little bit of the sage to lighten it up just a tad. So here's my sage. Let me get a new plate. What am I doing? Sage. Focus, focus. Super busy work. Well, that's It's not the greatest news. Means you're helping a lot of people, but that means a lot of people need help. Okay, so sage on the plate here. And let's put a little bit of, no, I'm sorry, that's pesto on the plate. Let's put a little bit of sage on the plate now. And let's mix that up. Maybe just a slight bit more sage. Thinking I need some more sage. Getting kind of low. Lots of stress in the SoCal. Yep. There is. That's the name of the game. I was just, you know how on Facebook you get those, they send you your memories. This happened so many years ago. I got one yesterday that said, it was for 2 years ago, and our car had blown a hose. And so we were waiting for a tow truck? I think we were waiting for a tow truck. But did we care? No, we were by the side of the river. It was a nice little break. Okay.
We didn't get to go do what we wanted to. I think we're going to go
We
boating
were going to
with,
Orofino, yeah.
We're going to go up to go boating with
Some friends.
and
But we just sat by the side of the river, waited for the tow truck, and
had a good time.
had a good old time. Thought, you know, Southern California, if we'd broke down on the freeway, it would not have been nearly as pleasant. I think I needed to add a little water to that.
Teresa, we're glad you're here. We don't mind when
Hey,
people
Teresa,
are late.
no problem. We are making a sports quote board. Okay, come on. I got a lump of paint there. And I'm just painting it up. I'm doing it in 4 different sections with 4 different shades of green.
Are you leaving a black streak between them?
No. No, but I have a plan.
You have a plan?
I have an idea.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I'm so excited for us. We have a plan tonight. We're not just watching paint dry.
Well, we're doing a lot of watching paint dry. Okay, so this is a little bit streaky, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to get that wet. I'm going to start to dry this, and then I'll add like another little layer on it.
Teresa says she likes your shirt.
Thank you. We made this. This was last month's club design. We made that last month. And it's kind of a baseball jersey type, so I wore it tonight because it's kind of sportsy. And I don't have my Quakes jersey anywhere. I don't know where I have it.
Thanks for sharing, Teresa.
Thank you for sprinkling. Okay. It'll cover up the streak. So I did the background in black because I really wanted to cover the sign that was previously under there. But
Is that your plan?
That was my, well, that was one of my plans. But this, I can see a little bit of the black through the paint. So I should probably do a second coat, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to.
It makes it look rusty.
It kind of does. It kind of does. Okay, so let me put that there. Let me dry this. peel this up gently.
Yeah, Teresa said she went last night and looked at all the new stuff.
Uh-huh.
It's going to be great. You probably want to talk about that a little bit more.
Yes. July 1st, this kind of looks like a paint swatch like you get from
I wasn't going to say anything.
From the Home Depot. Okay, and this one is going to be my robin's egg blue, and I'm actually going to mix it with a little bit of the jade to kind of make it look just a tad bit more green.
Thank you, Peggy.
Because it technically is a blue, but I see a lot of green in it.
Okay, so July 1st, what happens?
Okay, July 11th, we are launching a whole new collection of designs. It's our autumn collection, so we'll have lots of year-round type designs, autumn, Thanksgiving designs, Halloween, and Christmas. The initial part of our Christmas release. So if you want to get a sneak peek, it's not for sale yet. Again, it doesn't launch until July 11th. But if you want to get a sneak peek of what's going to be available very soon, you can start saving your money. When you type in sports, you get entered into our weekly drawing, but you also get to your messenger, you'll get a message from me, and there will be some little buttons you can click on. So the first one you want to click on is product info, and then it'll give you another message and another set of buttons. From there, you want to find the one that says preview autumn. I think it said preview autumn. I know it says preview. I'm pretty sure it says autumn. But if you click on that, it'll send you to a link that will show you all of the things that are going to be on sale. But you can't buy them yet, so it will eventually be one that you can click on it and put it in your cart. But it's not launched yet. So go do that and see what's out there. Okay, so here's our robin's egg. That side. Sneak peek. Yes, you can sneak peek. Designer early. If you're buying one of the packs, order those now. Otherwise, ordering July, if they have 100 PV, June 20th. So if that sounds, if you're a designer, I'll explain it. July 11th, open for everybody. I think that, let me dry that. So we've got beans. It's looking green now. Okay, I'm going to put this. Drain. It's looking a little coat.
Soothing colors. Earth tones are always
Let me
there.
put the lids back. Here is my.
Is it robin's
Yes.
egg or
Sorry, it's eggshell. Kind of a robin's egg. And this one looks like I got some little. Let me peel
Teresa
this.
said it's on colors.
No, I wanted it to be colorful. I mean, I didn't want particular sports teams, just kind of grassy colors. Because a lot of, I don't even, what,
Black.
or is Juliana have a high school? Kids go to Kent. I don't know. Those they are.
Black.
I don't know. Yeah. We'd actually live on the side of our male of Julietta, but the town of Julietta from there. So if not even sure what school, probably, I don't know. If we go to Julietta? Halfway? That's at another sand. Don't know, Karen.
It's probably.
You are probably.
Which one, Peggy?
Julietta post. There's two daughters. He had a daughter named Etta, and so Julietta. No, I don't know. Okay, to sand just actually taking a little smooth as possible to wax this because I'm going to be putting it down. So here's my Georgia Bulldog and wool.
Black. That's the thing to do. Yeah.
Well, I was blue and accent color, and it just became. Yep.
Julietta. That's blue and white.
Cal Poly Pomona.
No.
Blue and gold?
Mm-hmm.
There
Side was blue. What was the? We were red and white.
we were got some wax on. Let it sit first. I'm going to off.
Ooh, cougars.
Are you Utah?
Alana says that.
Okay. Oh, I'm thinking. I'm thinking woodcraft and purple and gold. I don't know. East Cleveland University. Oh. So, my board. We've got plans. Okay. I'm not going to go straight. This it's this. It's got these little line patterns. Pretty to put beans we're gonna do. So I'm gonna. Unfortunately, you can't get some others that have. Okay, I'm gonna fuzz this with just one row. Do that if you stick your transfer together gently, very gently, and if that underwater, water will reduce this, and don't be yanking. So this is what I flip. Stop it.
I'm just laughing.
Okay, I'm putting the backer back, and I'm going to fuzz this.
The high school that was the Green
Wave.
Wave.
Oh, okay, I'm actually gonna
Tippy top.
push that down because I'm gonna do. Oh, this is velvet.
You know you it because you're comparing.
This down. Spin.
It says, I wish they'd bring back.
They do. They may have on a sale, and I didn't want to stick a little bit of.
Well, the slugs in it, but
Ollie?
not. It's one about you get to. Yeah, something to do who the banana slug. I think.
Good.
Maybe
Cheryl's on.
like sing and dance or something.
20 people on. I keep. Okay, let's see how that. So I'm gonna do that line. Squeegee.
You see Santa.
Kind of looks like base stitching.
Yes.
Okay.
Or
Going to.
is the Cruise co-ed teams. I don't know how many of you advertisement. Three or AAA baseball in our the young guys is a Savannah, Georgia to be part of.
Banana Nana.
Savannah Bananas.
They're like a. So they stuff and they're. But they have this group, like they're cheerleaders out there and they dance. Who's taking application for the Banana Nana.
And
Are you? Sport? it in further.
Says you go. Way to be a banana nan.
Come on. Okay. Put that down. Go this direction. Just have one more way.
Ed and Denise. And I think I'm going to for them.
Ed and Denise, they're not on Facebook. Trying to put this down and paste.
Kimberly says, I like to watch play basketball. And but she's a spectator too.
I am. You come. I don't like, but I don't mind. I want.
You don't.
Here's at high times. Okay, so here.
Red. For the baseball.
Okay. Okay, and I'm going to talked. You're not driving. You were thought. You mean you're. That so I don't.
How's my Joanne? Home from work today, Joanne. Stop. I almost. Ended up getting interrupted. Going.
My blackout. I'm gonna this one intact. Oh. It's gonna be a long one. Really? Yes,
she's on a suit. She's allowed. Or more than that.
Uh-oh. Did you drop pretzel nuts? Uh-oh.
Some mice in.
So what I also sadly available anymore, but they're available from the company own laser cutter. Outs for the little and so we're actually chalk these little give it a little bit of dimension. So give us a shop What am I going to do first? Landry, he's football.
Football.
Okay. This and see how I like it. Is peachy folders. Peachy. Where did that come from?
Because.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Goodness.
Okay. So let's.
There's more doing. I've been.
Babe Ruth. He's baseball.
He was a great coach. Coach for boys when they were winners.
Okay, so Tom Land. Some destructive comes from every defeat.
Who said?
Landry. And Babe Ruth. The fear of strength you from playing the game.
Yes.
And okay, where's our this I think is
you must
our
be talking about me, Joanne. She says she.
Okay.
You did, Liz. You did.
And then this is tennis. It says you have yourself when no one else does. That's
said hi to you, Liz.
tennis rackets. Gonna move this one.
Bino.
And then
Wow.
Leonel can overcome anything if and only if you love enough. So, sports quotes. Lay that down. Going to be a soccer ball. Okay, I think looking good. So let me set these aside for right now. And let me get these ready to chalk.
This called me Billy too.
Uh-oh.
I don't know. We do go back a long way.
Okay.
Peggy said her grandfather pitched a babe in an exhibition game. I did, and I saw a video of a 8-year-old girl did an exhibition game, pitched against Lou Gehrig and Babe Ruth and struck them both out. It's the only time that ever happened, and it was a 17-year-old girl did it. They have video of it, or they have the film of it. It was an exhibition game for a farm team.
It wasn't girls' baseball, was it?
Huh?
I mean, it wasn't.
No, she was daughter of the man who ran this farm league team, and she pitched. They brought her in. She was 17 years old, and she struck out both Babe and Lou Gehrig in the same game. And Babe Ruth was not pleased. He was not happy. Threw his bat down. It was pretty funny, actually.
Oh, well.
There you go, Karen. That's correct. Sir William. Liz, I've lost Fozzie Bear somewhere. I don't know what happened to him.
Did she give you Fozzie Bear?
Huh?
Did she give you Fozzie Bear?
No, I think Joanne gave me Fozzie Bear.
I think the kids were the end of Fozzie Bear.
Was that where Fozzie Bear
I
ended up?
remember the kids playing with Fozzie Bear.
My granddaughter played softball from the time she was 5. From college to college, playing ball, won a full ride 4-year scholarship. That's cool.
Good job.
Yeah, you got to look up. You got to look up on YouTube. Look up 17-year-old girl strikes out Babe Ruth. It's actually a pieced together video. Well, I think the dogs have had enough of the peanuts. They're not eating anymore, so I suppose I need to clean them up.
Okay, so far I have the quotes.
That's pretty nice.
Okay. And now I'm going to chalk these things and
And since we got so many people watching, don't forget, if you are not, we're trying to get people following on YouTube. So if you go over to YouTube, look up Ringcross Farms and follow us if you would, please.
okay.
A few more and we'll be able to go live over there.
Okay, this one, tennis, Serena Williams. This one does not come with the tennis ball, so I am going to actually chalk the tennis ball first.
Hey Liz, thank you. She sent
Thank
us 50
you.
songs.
Thank you so much. You
And
know what?
all of that is still going. All the stars donations are still going to Watch It Love.
Lots of love, yes. Oh goodness, spilled my water. I gotta get my.
I would come back here to help. There's not room
Nope.
for both of us.
Nope. Okay, need to turn on my glue gun. Okay, so I'm going to chalk, because it doesn't come with a tennis ball cutout, I'm going to chalk the tennis ball directly on the board. And then...
Okay, I know it's on here. Oh, it's download.
I'm going to chalk.
I'll put the link up for our YouTube if I can find it here. I know it's here.
And I will
There it is.
chalk
Got
the
it.
rackets.
I'll put it up right now, Teresa. I'm going to post it.
What are you? YouTube link?
Yes.
Yep, just go and subscribe. Doesn't cost anything.
We appreciate it. The more we're almost able to go live on YouTube. All of our videos are on YouTube.
Okay. So let's peel this off. And here's our rackets.
That's some racket you're making there. Get it? See what I did there?
I get
Did
it.
you get it? Did you
I
see
get it. I get it.
See what I did there?
Okay. And then this is peeling up the paper with it. There we go. Okay. Here's football.
That's American football.
Yes.
If Jackie was on, she would correct us. For those who don't know, Jackie is a lady that watches us from the UK. When she can't sleep at night, she turns on.
It's usually 3 a.m. when we're live, and every once in a while she'll join our live. It's because she can't sleep. Otherwise, she catches the replays. Here's my football.
You have a football.
Okay, and
Football.
I've got another football, also known as a soccer ball. And I have black paste all over my fingers.
Yes, you do.
All over my
honestly,
fingers.
I'm proud of you.
What?
You got black paste all over you. Sure, Joanne, those are pickleball paddles.
That could be, but Serena Williams I don't think is a pickleball player.
Teresa says she already was. I believe you are, Teresa. Already a member.
Could be.
Peggy subscribed. Thank you.
Thank you.
Kimberly says she subscribed to YouTube. Thank you. Yes, Joanne, those are pickleball paddles. You call them whatever you want.
Whatever helps you sleep at night.
I picked some cucumbers, so we're ready to start doing pickles.
And our...
I went out to pick cucumbers last night, and the chickens had eaten them. Stupid chimkins.
They said, thank you very much. Look at me making a mess here. Look at me. Okay. And baseball glove and baseball. So, speaking of baseball players, what team did Mike play for, or what team did Mike almost play for?
Mike was on a farm league.
We kind of have a minor leaguer in our midst.
I don't know why I'm thinking Cincinnati farm team.
Joanne will tell you.
Joanne will tell us. Joanne, what was the farm team Mike played with? And then his knees went out. Playing catcher is not an easy position.
Okay. I think that's it. Peel this off. And there is our baseball mitt and glove. And I'm going to clean my hands.
Yay!
And get all of this black stuff off. Well, not pickleball now. I'm talking about what team did he play for? Was it before you got married or right as you got married? What farm team did he play? Good night, Alana. Be sure and check out the preview of autumn stuff. I had a cousin that played for the Cubs.
Cubs.
Oh, played
Yeah, it was
club ball.
Cleveland Indians.
Cubs. No, Cubs. Okay, Indians. That's maybe that's who you were thinking of for Uncle Ross. No, you said Detroit.
I don't know. I said.
I'm confused. Nothing new.
I was thinking Cincinnati, and it was Cleveland.
It was a C word. Okay, let me make sure these things are dry. Put my...
Hi, Danielle from Charleston, South Carolina.
Hello.
Welcome.
We're finishing up. We're doing a sports quote sign.
Wrong one. Sorry.
Make sure these are dry. And then we will glue these down. Okay, so let me try to put this back in the frame. So that you can see it.
Liz, I don't know because I don't pay any attention to it.
Okay, Messi is soccer, correct? Am I right? Okay.
don't pay attention to Major League Baseball anymore. I like minor league baseball.
We like being able to afford tickets and refreshments. Okay. Soccer ball. Serena Williams, tennis. Tennis.
So are there any great quotes from Cleveland Indian coaches? I have no idea. Yes, you do.
Pickleball. That's all right. That's right. Liz works for the Padres. I'm always seeing she's there for events at the stadium. Okay, Babe Ruth was baseball.
Yes, she was. Yes, he was.
Let's glue that down. And the sheriff's department in the day. What do you do for the sheriff's department? Okay. Football. What is the football? How do I put the football, Bill? Pointing up?
Just like that. At an angle, like that. That works.
But the laces up?
Shadow down.
Laces up?
Fireworks again tonight. Joanne says she likes how you measure.
Mm-hmm. Finger measuring.
It works. Joanne, I taught that in my class at school. I taught kids how to use their hands to measure with.
Okay. So, woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Here we are.
Where?
Here is our sports quote sign.
Could you dress that up anymore?
Do I need to?
How could? No, I'm just asking. I'm wondering
Put
if
ribbons and bows on it.
No ribbons and bows. You're doing sports.
Anyway, here it is from a distance. So, 4 different sports, 4 inspirational quotes. Pretty good. Okay, let me set this aside. Let me show you how to clean transfers real quick, and then I'll let you go. So, I didn't spray these, so I'm just going to spray them down now. I just use water. If I was near a sink, I would clean them out in my sink. Whoops. But I'm not near water, so I am going to get my spray bottle. I'm going to start with either a paper towel or a, this is a Swedish dishcloth. And this is just going to take that top layer of the paste off. Now the paste is highly pigmented, so it's going to stain this transfer. I'm just going to clean one for you. So I'm going to clear off as much of that as I can. Then I'm going to switch to my board eraser. And then I'm going to use this to get it really clean. This pulls all the paste out of the screen, which is where all the magic happens. So we don't want to leave paste in our screen. So turn it over, give it another spray, clean out the back side. And it's good to go. As long as your screen is clean, it doesn't matter. This staining, it doesn't matter when you go to chalk on it again. These are meant to be reused. You can reuse them. The company guarantees 10 to 12 times, but I know you can get more uses out of that. If you clean them up right away and you do a good job, you can get 20 or more uses. So I'm going to let this dry with the sticky side up, and then when it's dry, I'm going to put it back on its backer sheet and put it in its little plastic cover, and it'll be good to go for the next time. So that's how you clean the transfers. Super easy.
So,
and
Teresa, yes, I was. I was a high school teacher. I taught printing and graphic design. In fact, I taught screen printing and got away from it by retiring, and I come up here and my wife wants to now teach it online. Anyway, Yes, and Robin was a third grade and multiple
grade
elementary teacher. But yeah, we were both teachers.
Okay, I got that fuzz. Okay, so here's our project. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're interested in the supplies, when you typed what was it, sports, when you typed sports, you got a message to your messenger, and if you click on the button that says product info, and then it'll give you another message and another couple of buttons to pick from. If you pick supply list, supplies used tonight, or something like that, that top button, you'll get a cart link of all of the different supplies that I used tonight that are available through my shop. So, and if you happen to be interested in the cutouts for the little sports figures, hit us up and we will get them in our woodcut shop. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you had a great Monday. I hope you have a great rest of your week. Thank you so much for the stars. Thanks for hanging out with us. We'll be on again tomorrow night, 6:15, hosting in Craft Round the Clock. So be sure and join us, and we will see you then. Do something creative every day. Bye-bye.